Welcome back to TV5 News. At 9, it is time now for Legally Speaking with attorney Carol Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Attorney Thomas.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be back, Colette.
I love seeing you. Thank you so much. Everyone out there, get a pen and some paper. We have some great information for you today. We're talking about elder law and estate planning. Now, Attorney Thomas, you are an elder law attorney and you have a background in counseling. So you see many families that are dealing with dementia. What are your main concerns for those families?
Well, there are several concerns when dealing with dementia. The number one concern is obviously the emotional issue, and that's why I'm very happy that with a counseling background, I'm able to help clients deal with the situation of what are they going to do with their loved one if they're no longer able to stay at home. And that's where the elder law comes in, because my elder law background allows me to help people get assets protected. If a spouse knows their spouse is going to go in a nursing home, not only is it emotionally draining, but they're extremely frightened when they realize this is going to cost $10,000 a month. And for a married couple, Colette, we're able to save all of their assets. But the key is to get things done ahead of time.
Attorney Thomas, what can be done for caregivers of loved ones that are dealing with dementia?
Well, I think that in a typical situation, the children, neighbors will say, how is your spouse doing that has dementia? But I think people often forget about the caregiver. It is a 24-hour-a-day job. It's overwhelming. Often you're getting up in the middle of the night, and the caregiver is exhausted. And I often see that they keep their spouse home just as long as they can. And often it's not only because of the emotions of placing a spouse, but they're frightened financially. They wonder, how am I going to live when I don't get his income anymore? And we can help get the income of the spouse in the nursing home to the spouse at home. And that's why I love doing these segments with you, Colette, because I want to get the message out to let people know what can be done.
And that gives them so much peace of mind, Attorney Thomas. Now, your seminars, Attorney Thomas, are extremely popular. They sell out quickly. So where and when are your next seminars, and what will be the main topics?
The next seminar I have coming up is in Bay City at the DoubleTree Hotel. It will be on Wednesday, May 19th, and I have sessions at 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And they're already filling up very quickly. I think because of COVID, people are aware that they need to get this information. And maybe they've been at home for a year, but they're thinking now it's time to get out there and find out, what do I need to do? That's
right. They don't need to procrastinate. Need to get on that right away. What are some of the main mistakes that you see people make if they have not attended one of your seminars?
The number one mistake is I see parents add a child's name onto the deed. Somehow they think, this is the best way to protect my house, I will add a child's name on a deed. And that actually could cause them to lose the house down the road, or at least lose the equity in the house. And the number one mistake I see, so many people are getting ladybird deeds. And ladybird deed is where I would say, I, Carol Thomas, on the deed, I leave my house to my children when I die. Those deeds are fine when you die. But if you're in a nursing home, there's a high likelihood you could lose your home. And I have to say, for married couples, it's essential you get your home in a trust, because for many couples, that's the easiest way to get all of their assets protected.
That's great information. Attorney Thomas, anything else you'd like to let us know about before we head on out?
No, I don't think so, although I encourage people to consider attending one of my seminars. They're free, they're always great cookies, and I think there's a lot of great information too.
Yeah, make sure you get on that right away, because they do sell out quickly. Thank you so much, Attorney Thomas. It was great seeing you this morning.
Thank you. Great seeing you too, Colette.
Thank you so much. If you'd like any more information, head on over to the hot link section. That's at WNEM.com.